So, about, I don't know, like many months ago, I uploaded this video. And this is where we were talking, there was speculation that there was going to be a new class. And they were proven to be unfounded at the time. But then, I said that instead of having new classes, because that would just be hard to balance, blah blah blah, I said just add a new tree to every single class. And guess what? This update, Gameloft has teased us. If you go to the talent tree, as you can see, there's clearly coming soon. And this is the one thing I love about this update, what Gameloft is doing now. They're not only saying like, guys, not only can we make a really good update this time, but we got even better content for the next update. And this is a promise right here. We promise you we're going to give you 8v8 battlefield. We promise you we're going to be getting revamped talents and skills for every class. And not only that, we promise that we will get you new trees for the first time in this game's history. Completely new trees. I mean, that's just mind-boggling that the developers would go through with this. This would change so many things, and this would bring back a lot of players. I mean, like, for a lot of players, Order and Chaos is kind of just the same thing, just the same class: Fire, Ice, Sin, Archer, DD Warrior, Tank, etc, etc, etc. The game has better new gear and new all this stuff, maybe a new arena mode, but that's whatever. But then when they see a new class, a new tree, like a completely new type of mage, a completely new type of warrior, I mean, that's exciting. I mean, that's exhilarating. I mean, it's just like, whoa. So this is just some speculation. Like, I mean, I don't really know what to expect. I've been talking to a lot of people what they think is gonna happen based on World of Warcraft, since big surprise, this game is kind of a World of Warcraft clone. I mean, every single spell, dungeon, etc, class is all copies from World of Warcraft, but that's fine. I mean, I'm cool with it as long as they do a good job copying it. Then I'm happy with that. I don't need to pay $15 a month. But I mean, see, what a lot of people think is that the monk tree for the last talent master is going to be Shadow, because monks divine is a copy from Shadow Priest, and they figure that we already have a melee DPS spec, we already have a range healing spec, so why don't we just have a regular casting spec? I mean, in World of Warcraft, priests have two different specs, essentially two different specs. Healing spec, which is about like holy and all that stuff, which is like divine and order and chaos, and there's also also a shadow tree where you do damage over time spells, dots, and then you do rely on shadow magic. And if you look in the talent tree, if you look in the mobs, they already have all the animations there. Some of the mobs and the NPCs, they actually do shadow spells, and we're always wondering, like, what's that for? I mean, even in the title screen right here, even in the stats screen, you can see shadow magic right here, except they never ever release a shadow spell. So it looks like it would make sense, why leave this resource unutilized? And then for hunters, not for I'm sorry, thinking too much World of Warcraft. I never played it, but I studied it a lot, just so I can have something to, to go back on, being like, oh, this would be really cool if this could be implemented in Order and Chaos. And now, it seems like it's actually happening. They're actually bringing over a lot of ideas. And for rangers, what a lot of people are speculating is that there's going to be a pet class. That's something that'll be completely unique. And that's the thing about these classes, unlike World of Warcraft, is that all the classes are very unique. And I think Gameloft, if they're smart, they will want to keep that uniqueness, and one way they can do it is by making sure every single class has a completely unique playstyle. And we never had a pet class before, and that would just be really cool overall. And it'd be interesting to see how they implement it in an iOS game. But I mean, I still think it's going to be great. They actually did a really good job with the warrior tree. Surprisingly, they didn't make it incredibly overpowered or incredibly underpowered. So for the first time, actually, I have hope for the Gameloft developers. I mean, like, I said in my top 10 rules, never expect much from Gameloft, and I'm breaking it right now just because I'm stupid and I'm optimistic. And then for warriors, a lot of people are speculating there's going to be a healing spec, like paladins. That's also something completely unutilized. Classes with armor, with metal armor, healing. That just sounds really, really cool, and it's something that hasn't been implemented at all. So, for most part, I'm very confident there's gonna be some kind of paladin class. I mean, it's an iconic, MMO class, and I'm surprised they didn't, add it to the guardian tree at all, or do anything with the guardian tree regarding it. And let's see. What else is? Oh yeah, and for mages, this is pretty obvious. I mean, everyone's pretty sure it's just gonna be arcane. And we don't know, in World of Warcraft, mages have 3 different specs as well. There's fire and ice and arcane. So I mean, it makes perfect sense that Gameloft will add arcane this time around too. I mean, maybe they'll add a shaman class, like elemental shamans, where you use like nature and lightning and lava and all that stuff, but I don't think so. So that's the end of the speculation, guys. I don't have too much gameplay to really work with, so that's it for now. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please tell me guys what you think the classes are gonna be, and if you guys are excited, because it's a good time to be playing Order and Chaos. There's new features promised. The update is amazing. They're fixing things. They're actually adding new things that are working. Like, I mean, that's unthinkable. I mean, this is Gameloft. This is the Order and Chaos developer team. This is a team that added 20 different room buffs. This is a team that added level 5 gems. This is a team that added fucked up class balances and new bugs every single update. This is a team that hasn't released a good update for like 2 years straight. This is a team that had mods, admins on the forum that didn't reply to a single post for months on end. Like, this just blows my mind that I personally, it's hard to believe it's the same developer team. But anyways, this is it. Poto here. Logging out. I'm actually been having a lot of fun with this update, and I'm excited. Legitimately excited, not like optimistic excited, like maybe this will be good. Like, I'm very confident Order and Chaos will just get better from here, or at least for the next couple updates. So this is it, guys, and I'm logging out. Bye.